I'm telling you, baby, it's a beautiful day, man. RG3, Tracy McGrady.
Just a straight out win. Straight out win. Listen, Tracy pulled the wool over my eyes the first season. See, man. Y'all got it this year? Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Our office pulls up. This is your boy Rampage Jackson.
The team in front of us took the lead, and we're ahead by one, and we had the lead with 2 holes left.
2 holes left.
Hopefully our teammates can get it back.
It is a vainglorious day. I'm feeling swell on this golf course, as narrow as it is.
All right, no rushing because C-Mac pulled his hamstring. We got Sean Marion with cleats on. You know what I'm saying? Walk war number 83. Right here.
Man, let me tell you.
The 83 Club.
It is an honor and you get to know that you wore it because of that reason.
Yeah.
Back to the office school with your boy Alex Lockhart, live from training camp, Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's boy TD. I got my man Lockhart. We're here, episode 11, man. We're going into week 4.
Oh, yeah. Quattro. Week 4.
The time is flying by, dude. The time is really flying by. I see you in the back of the Maybach, man. What's going on, dude? You got an important. What you meet with David Tepper?
I mean, in the back of the back, you know. But the show must go on, so here we are.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw my blockers on so I can be like Locke. If I could be like Locke.
Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going.
Be like Locke.
Let's get it.
Yeah. So man, look, we had an interesting week of picks, right? We had so many close games, it was ridiculous. And the crazy thing about it is, you won again on week 3, but one game decided it all.
Oh yeah, little piece. The San Francisco game.
Yeah, the San Francisco game.
Yeah.
17-16, dog. 1 point.
I mean, the week before it was like that too with that Colts game.
Yeah, but I think you were already ahead 2 games before.
Oh,
that.
true.
Yeah, so
true.
no, this one came down to the wire.
To the wire.
Of
to the
1
limit.
point, man. But congratulations, my guy. I know you want to talk about your team a little bit, and we was going to get into a little bit of what Steve Smith said about your beloved Queen City and its fans. So I'm gonna let you take away. We're gonna talk about our teams. Let's get it.
Let's talk about the teams, man. I mean, hats off to the Carolina Panthers, who won in, dominant fashion. A dominant fashion, held a professional team to 0 points. I should have done some research and found out when the last time that happened.
Yeah.
But we definitely held our own at home. First time in a long time where the opposing team was leaving early out of the stadium. Kind of to Steve Smith's point. Like, the opposing team left early. Usually our Panther fans leave a lot earlier, and this was a great win for the city. As you know, I was in across the other side of the globe, but as people were calling, the parties went all night long. So people really enjoyed that. People really enjoyed that.
So they was FaceTiming you from the different parties after the
from the different bars. So I mean, it's always great for your city to win in your city. So we just hope that we can keep that going.
Yeah, man, an amazing win over the Atlanta Falcons. An amazing win. So tell me what you saw with that offense. I know me and you discussed about, getting Chipper Hubbard more involved because the last 2 games he had a combined average of only like 46 yards maybe.
Yeah.
And like we said it all last year. If Chipper Hubbard don't get the ball, Carolina Panthers not gonna win. So Tell me what you saw from that game, and then how Bryce Young, I guess, the play from Bryce Young, no silly turnovers,
Right. Yeah, so protecting the ball is what it's about, but the defense did their thing. Clearly, you can look at the score and see the defense did their thing. So it's about now us finding those. What do you take into the next game, right?
Yeah.
What are your highlights? There's still some parts where we could have still done better. But to be up by 10 at halftime was amazing. Even then, I was like, but it ain't over, right? So we put together a real complete game. Hubbard, again, I can't remember, he had like 43 attempts, 168 yards. But he did what he had to do. We got to get him in the end zone more. We got to get him in the end zone, reward him with some end zone, on that goal line type of thing. But my guy is McMillan, man. T. McMillan is my guy.
Yeah,
I think that's. I think you just got to feed the machine.
And that's what they did, man. You look at this young fella, man. Bryce Young. We talked about last week where he, I guess, what was it? He threw over 50 times. He had to throw over 50 times, and that's when, it kind of got one-sided. But this week, man, perfect ratio. I know Chuba Hubbard didn't get the 100-yard mark that he needed. However, he was a lot closer than he was last 2 weeks. 73 yards is still nothing to snitch, turn your nose up at. And we had some interesting stats also, man. And you say T. McMillan, bro. T. McMillan, those two key third and long catches that he made. He's gonna be one of those big boys. Him and Tommy Tremble and Jalen Sanders look to be some consistent targets for Bryce Young. I was gonna say Jalen Hurts. Bryce Young.
No, Bryce Young.
Who went, even though he didn't throw for a touchdown, still he ran for a TD, and his, he used some good decision making. No silly interceptions, no silly turnovers, no silly turnover on downs. So, man, shutout. And getting into our Steve Smith Sr. conversation, man. I love Steve. And there's so many people that reached out and showed support. That they were bashing him because he called Charlotte a fake ass city, or said that the fake ass fair weather fans, something like that, and it's thing. But you know what, man? I'm not gonna really fault Steve. I'm not gonna fault him because he's not gonna give you anything different than what he is, and he did that on the football field. He did that. He did that in practice. We talked about practice. Being that, Steve Smith Sr. made plays in practice that he didn't even make plays in game, which further, brought my conversation to what Deion Sanders used to say. Some of his best plays ever was in practice. That's what made him so good game days, because he treated practice like game day. And that's where Steve Smith was. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. Cam supported him. Everybody supported him. They just didn't. They didn't agree with how he said it, more so than what he said. Because if you really look at it, man, you mentioned it, Locke. There's a lot of transplants in Charlotte, so they're not really Charlotte-born, Carolina Panthers fans. They ain't been down since 1994, 95.
Right.
But Steve Smith is. As a matter of fact, I believe he still has a crib in Charlotte. So I mean,
he's made a home here in Carolina.
Yeah.
And he loves the town. He loves the city, and that's all he was. He's just passionate about having good fans, because when you have good fans, it makes a difference. Even when I played in sports, and my aunt and mom and dad, everybody be on the sideline, and we get down and start losing, and they would get quiet, and I'd be thinking, yo, like, we kind of do need y'all. Like, we didn't know how much we needed y'all until we couldn't hear y'all no more, right? And now we're only down by like 5, but y'all get hyped up, we'll get hyped up, and that does matter. And we're talking like rec league, you know what I mean? Like, I need to, like, so it matters to have a team rallying behind you and people believing in you in life and on the field. That fan base does matter. But we're not going to just gloss over your team, the Cowboys.
Yeah, we're not going. We're going to get to that immediately, if not sooner, as you always say so poetically.
Yes,
the boys, man.
The boys.
I don't know. Listen. I know we did the segment with Coach T, and he talked about the DBs and all of the other stuff, but 99.9% of what Coach T said was true.
Was facts.
Absolute facts. We have a professional, high-paid group of defensive backs, cornerbacks, safeties that play worse technique than some of these high school kids, the kids that I used to coach, the kids that we used to see when we go to the local games here.
Right.
I have never seen a group of professional defensive backs played that way. And I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but what I will do is I will explain to our fans and our viewers is that there comes a time when you that guy like Diggs, okay, like Travion Diggs, Diggs, right? You get your defensive backfield, your safeties, you get burnt in cover 2. Then you get burnt when you went to cloud and then rolled to a cover 3 on either side. Then you got burnt when you went man to man. And this is not one game. This is the last 2 games.
Yeah.
And
it's documented so the other teams see this. And they will exploit this week to week.
Yes. So I look at Trayvon Diggs, man, and those guys, and especially, man, look, dude, we tell kids this, bro. When you're playing man to man and you're gonna jab and then bail, you open up to the receiver. You don't open up away from the receiver. You jam and you open up and run so you can hit the hip with the receiver. Man, the technique is just so bad. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating that 2 quarterbacks back-to-back weeks have almost thrown for over 500 yards on that group of guys, and one of which was one of the best DBs in the NFL 3 years ago, dude.
Right.
It don't make sense, when
it doesn't.
You play safety. What's the rule for safety? Lock, you even know that, man.
Everybody knows. Don't let nobody get behind you.
Don't let nobody get behind you, dude. What are you looking at here? What's going on? So I think something's going to happen where it's going to be a reckoning in the Dallas defensive room. And then also we've got Clowney coming. Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney, who will be playing this week in the blue and white jerseys, because the boys will be at home this week against the Packers.
So let's talk about that too then.
Yeah.
Does that addition help? Or does it, I guess it has to, but what do you think as far as synergy goes?
I think as far as synergy, right? Because you got a guy in Clark, right, who was one of their big inside rush guys with the Packers that is now with the Cowboys, right? So he's looking to play that game too. He's looking to play against his old team. And then you add him with Odighizuwa and Henry and all those other guys, and then you put Clowney on the end, right? And I'm not going to blame Clowney for his last couple of seasons that he's played, because, it is what it is sometimes. But he's still a caliber guy that at the end of the day, he's going to play discipline. So he's going to stay in his lane, his pass rushing lane. He's going to, stay in his run lane. He's going to, chop off the edge if they tell him to chop off the edge, and do what he can, because he's a freak. He's like a Julius Peppers, used to be. So I believe that is going to be a good key factor in helping the Cowboys create some pressure on a lot of quarterbacks this season. That's my take. That's my 2 cents.
No, and I think that's a fair assessment. It looks good on paper. We'll see this Sunday at home as the Green Bay Packers visit the Carolina Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys.
Carolina Cowboys. I used to play for them. Shout out to Coach Tim Newman, man, former running back of the New York Jets, who was the head coach of the Carolina Cowboys.
The Carolina Cowboys.
Yeah, back in the day, bro. We shut out some teams, bro. Back in the day.
I bet you did. If Coach T had anything. Hey, if Coach T had anything to do with it.
Yeah, man. That's when I was young. I could move a little bit. I could catch a little bit. You know.
A little bit.
Yeah. So let's talk about this Dallas offense, right? And how we talked about for the last couple of weeks how Brian Schottenheimer has started a new reckoning in play calling, right? Run first to set up the pass, which has been helping out Dak Prescott, right? So I noticed in the third and fourth quarter that I don't know what happened with the play calling, but they just abandoned that philosophy. We went 4 times inside the 10-yard line where we went 3, 4, and 5 wide on 3rd and short, 3rd and goal, and 4th and goal, and came up with. If I could add these 2 zeros, what's 0 plus 0?
I think it's still 0. Yeah, my
came up with
arithmetic is right.
absolutely nothing, man.
Yeah,
and then that last fourth quarter, I don't know what happened. You know, Dak Prescott, I guess that interception maybe, but that really wasn't his fault because it's, hey Pickens, if it hits you in the hands, bro.
Yeah.
Hit you in the hands, keep it. But I mean, they took Dak out the game and put Joe Milton in the game. It's like as if to say, well, we're going to give up on this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how to take. I mean, when you take your quarterback out, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Yeah. Are you saying, hey, go ahead, Dak, rest up. We'll put the kid in there and finish up. You know, or what are you telling Dak Prescott because he threw 2 interceptions? Even though, you know, it was a play calling scenario where we were in the red zone 4 or 5 times and went 5 wide and tried to throw the ball every down when we have 2 perfectly good running backs. Did you see Coach T's post on Facebook?
I didn't see his Facebook post, but I did see the clip. The episode was phenomenal.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, man. I'm not going to harp on that. I hope they watch the show, which I think a famous NFL coach used one of your phrases, Lockhart.
On TV?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's
on
cool.
the I think it's the NFL pregame show. Steve Mariucci, Coach Mariucci.
Oh, yeah.
He put on the hater blockers and he turned his collar up, and then he said these words: "I'm going to pick such and such because they're at home, and that's what I always do when there's a heads up."
When it's the 50-50, huh?
The 50-50 ball, he picks the home team.
Like me.
And he said exactly like Alex. And if for some reason, I guess because they were doing like a different segment, but he had on the blockers and he had the Lockhart call. I'm gonna try to find that clip, man.
No way.
I called you when you was in LA last
Vegas.
week. Yeah, in Vegas. I said, Lock, you're not gonna believe what Coach Mariucci just said.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. But the fact that he had his sunglasses on, which is abnormal, the fact that he popped the collar and then said what I said, that's pretty cool. I can't copyright my thoughts like that, you know?
But hey, let you know, they might be watching.
Hey, man, everybody watching. And thank you to our subscribers, because clearly everybody is watching the Office Pool.
Yeah, we're almost at 10K subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been an amazing journey. So, man, Locke, coming up next after this break, we are going to get into, of course, the recap for last week, for week 2, with producer 20. I got 20 on my beat.
I got 20 on my beat.
Man, I be loving his track. I went to where was I going? A matter of fact, we was on the way to Dave and Buster's last week before last, and I think I played all of his tracks all the way to Dave and Buster's and back. because it's an hour drive for me to get to Charlotte. So, yeah. So we're gonna get into the week 3 recap, and then after the break, we are going to get into our picks, NFL Sunday picks, sponsored by Dave and Buster's. Bruh, are you ready for the game of the week, the primetime pick of the week, the Dave and Buster's primetime pick of the week, the Cowboys and the Packers?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I know for a fact we'll be splitting on that one, but yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm trying to go 4-0. I'm trying to go 4-0.
I swear, I'm gonna have to buy you. I'm gonna have to buy you some snapback hats. You ain't gonna be able to wear fitted hats if you go 4-0 this after this week. I'm gonna have to do something special for you, guy, because that means you
4-0.
You've been in your studies.
Been in your
studies a little bit.
I call the players up and tell them, hey, what's happening?
Is that what it is? Yeah, we definitely gonna have to get you some snapback because your hair's gonna.
Yeah. Tell me something that y'all not telling ESPN so I know how to pick these picks.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Look, man, we'll be back right after this message, man. I'm TD.
Hey, it's your boy Lockhart. Stay tuned.
Right back.
I got 20 on my feet. I got 20 on my feet.
Welcome to the world of Alex Lockhart, a renowned curator and the visionary force behind Lockhart Entertainment. Based in Charlotte, North Carolina, Alex has spent the past 17 years revolutionizing event marketing and brand exposure. At Lockhart Entertainment, Alex combines his mastery in curating unforgettable events with the star power of A-list celebrity influencers. His innovative strategies are designed to maximize clients' returns on investment, making brands shine brighter than ever before. From glamorous celebrity golf tournaments to thrilling flag football games, Alex travels the globe, connecting brands directly to consumers and creating experiences that resonate and captivate. Need your brand turned up to the next level? Alex Lockhart is the amplifier. Join him and Lockhart Entertainment to transform your marketing vision into a powerful reality.
I don't see no good eats anywhere, so I'm gonna check the refrigerator and see what he got. He ain't got nothing but condiments in here. I'll find out. Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the refrigerator. Eating up all the food. All my good eats. All my hog maw. All my collard greens. I want some of them collard greens. I love my good eats. Go do something. Leave my snacks alone. Good eating.
Dad? I know you're busy doing human stuff and whatnot, but can we chat for a bit? First off, I really gotta pee. Think I drunk a little too much of your coconut water while you weren't looking. You know how you're laser focused when you play Call of Duty and like to leave your big gulp cup on the ground next to you? Just kidding. But anyways, I was watching this podcast the other day called The Office Pool while you was at Dave & Buster's. DD, Alex and Jim were talking about some new sports betting app called OfficePoolSundayPicks.com. I think you should play too. Maybe you'll win enough money to buy me some more snacks or some more of that coconut water. And, Dad? Still gotta pee. Sign up is totally free at OfficePoolSundayPicks.com. Put your money where your BA arc is. See what I did there?
What's up, man? We are back. Dude.
I got 20 on my beat.
You beat me by a point.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is to take? I'd rather you beat me by 4, 5, 6 games. But not 1 point, man. You beat me by one.
1 point. 1 point. Just slide on in.
That was terrible.
It would have been a tie, or it would have been or that game was a split game.
That game was a split game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You picked San Fran. No. You picked San Fran, and I picked Arizona. 17-16. All right.
And I picked them off of my theory of the home team.
Shout out to Steve Marriott.
No, shout out to Lockhart Entertainment. Jeez.
I'm just messing with you, my guy.
Let's get these picks, man.
Hey, let's get into our our Sunday NFL picks, man. Game number 1 in Dublin, Ireland at 9:30. Are you gonna be able to watch that game? I'm not gonna get up that early, dude. I'm gonna watch the highlights.
a.m.
It's Sunday, bro.
I know. We'll already be at.
We'll be at Dave. Yeah, you know what? We will be at Dave & Buster's, getting ready to get set up. I forgot about this week. That's gonna be an early, long day. Dublin, Ireland, man. The Steelers are the home team. I'm gonna pick the Steelers. I love that Aaron Rodgers Metcalf combination, and it's only gonna get stronger because he's an old, wily veteran. You know, Metcalf is a younger veteran, but he's just starting to get into his season. You know, to where the maturity matches the maturation process matches the physical ability. So I'm gonna go Steelers. I'm gonna go 21-17.
Okay. I went 28. I'm trying to read it. I think I went 28-32.
Oh wow, 32-28. Okay, 32.
Yep, Steelers.
All right. Either way, it's gonna be an interesting game. Let's go to game number 2, man. Our first 1 o'clock game in the ATL. They are upset because your beloved Panthers put the 30 burger on them.
Yeah.
Will they beat the Commanders? Will they take that beating that you gave them and apply it to what they're going to prepare for the Commanders coming to Atlanta?
Well, the answer is yes. They're going to protect that because, I mean, it's like what we did. Now, here's the thing: they can look at film and see what we did and how they did and try and work those same schemes. But I don't think in this short week, I don't think maybe the team after could maybe implement that stuff. I don't think Washington is going to have enough to beat them. I've got Atlanta winning by 3 points, 24-21. Yeah.
Well, this looks like it's going to be our first split, man. I'm going to take Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. I'm going to go. I'm going to go 24-21. It's going to be a close game. Still 3 points.
So the same thing I said, but just
a
okay.
Points higher. 24-21 Commanders. Alex,
I got 24-21 Atlanta.
You've got the Falcons. Let's go to game number 2, our second 1 o'clock game in New York. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but I thought they said Russell Wilson was going to be QB1. Obviously, I was wrong because Russell Wilson is no longer QB1 for the Giants. They just named Dart QB1 for the rest of the season. What do you think happened, Bob?
I think somebody said something to somebody and they got mad, and it's more personal. It got nothing to do with football. I think it has nothing to do with football because the football I've seen from Russell Wilson don't deserve to have him on the bench at all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I think it's something personal. I think somebody done said something to somebody, and it didn't go well for somebody.
Yeah. So do you think they're going to be throwing darts to the Wolves against this Chargers pass rushing defense?
I mean, me personally, yes. I've got the Chargers winning 28-24, and I just did that for the sake of the numbers, keep it close. But
so you think Dart's going to come out and still get that same offensive productivity that Russell Wilson?
They're going to score because they have some pieces in place.
Yeah,
I don't see it being a deep ball like Russell Wilson, but I see it being some good completions because they got great hands.
Yeah,
like they got a good system. I mean, again, they started against the Cowboys. They had 60 yards negative in penalties and were able to keep that game close. So they can work. They can definitely work, and they can get some games. So, and they're not going to give up. So I'm giving them some points.
Yeah,
I'm not giving them the win.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're both not giving them the win. I got the Chargers as well, but I don't see the Giants scoring more than 10 points. I'm going 21-10 Chargers.
I went 28-24 Chargers.
Okay. All right. So we've only got one split so far. Let's move on to game number 4 in Houston. The Titans and the Houston Texans.
Yeah, so I've got Houston winning that one by 3, 24-21. Houston at home with the win.
Okay, so you're going with the home theory. Yeah, I've got the Texans.
I don't use my
actually. That's not really. I mean, that's almost a no-brainer, right? The Texans are struggling. Yeah. They're young first-round pick, man. He's a good kid, but they just don't have the right pieces around him, right? They don't have the pieces to actually put a full 4 quarters together. I've seen it in spurts. Yeah. I saw what game was that? Where he actually looked really, really good. Even though they came away with the loss. What game was that? I'm looking at week 2. I'm looking for the Titans. When they played the Rams, even though they got beat 33-19, this young fella's, he again, one, he played against Matthew Stafford. That's a hard match, especially for a future. But Cam Ward, man, I don't see where he's thrown a bad interception yet. I don't even see period where he's thrown an interception this season. So it's not Cam. I believe it's the pieces that they have around him. So I don't really see them winning this week because he's a really good player.
Yeah, well, I got Houston 24-21.
All right, speaking of Houston, because I have Houston as well. I have Houston 21-17. So we talked so much about how CJ Stroud was one of the young guns. He's going to be playing against a new young gun. So how do you think that matchup is going to look? What do you think Cam Ward is going to do on this side? What do you think CJ Stroud is going to do on the other side?
I mean, I got Stroud all day. That's why I put Houston over them. I mean, and I kept it close just because some of the games are just either close or they're not, and I got this one at least staying close.
Yeah. Cam, he's going to definitely do what he needs to do, but I just don't see them beating Houston. Let's move on to the next game at 1:00 in Tampa Bay. This is a premier matchup. I think this should have been a prime time or a 4:25 game of the week. We have the Eagles. We got the Birds coming to Tampa Bay.
Yep, and I got Tampa Bay winning this one 32-28.
You said who?
Tampa
I'm
Bay.
Sorry. Wait a minute.
Tampa Bay.
Wait, hold on.
Mayfield.
You said Tampa Bay? Baker Mayfield?
Baker Mayfield.
Okay. All right, let's split on this one too. Let's keep it interesting for the fans and the viewers. Let me split on this one. I'm going to take the Eagles. Another close game. I'm going to go 28-24 Philadelphia on that. My reason why is because if you look at Jalen Hurts, right? You look at what's around him. You look at everything that they have put around Jalen Hurts, right? They put him in a position to win by playing the KISS method of football, right? Keeping it simple, stupid. You see all these other teams, to include the Cowboys, that will go 4 and 5 freaking wide on 3rd and 4th and short. What did the Eagles do? They keep it simple, stupid, and they put that brotherly shove right down your throat. Correct? I mean, have they been unsuccessful with it this year?
No, I think they're on
exactly
point with it.
Right. So they put their players in a position to win close games against good opponents. They did it against Dallas. They did it against Kansas City. I believe they're going to do it against Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. So I have the Eagles winning that one on the close one, 28-24.
Perfect.
Yeah. So let's your beloved Panthers are playing in New England. They're playing the Patriots.
Yeah. They got the young quarterback. They got to fight him. I want to go for Carolina, but it's and I probably will. Yeah. It's just that only because New England, I think we do have them when it comes to matching up. Yeah. You know, they'll have a home crowd behind it, but I think when it comes to matching up, you know, we're just talking matchup. I think we have the edge. In all of our losses, we've always scored more than 24. Even though it's our 4th game of the year, we've scored more than 24. So I know we're going to get in that 21 to 24 range in points. Just not sure where New England's going to fall. So I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put points down for New England. But I do have Carolina getting the best of the of those Patriots with their is it May? Who's they? Is that they got? Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm gonna do the Lockhart method of picking, a la also Steve Mariucci. I'm gonna pick the home team guy. It's a toss up for me, right? I know Drake May is a playmaker. He can make plays, and the same thing with Bryce Young. I just don't know which is it going to be the Carolina Panthers team that showed up last week against Atlanta, or is it going to be the Carolina Panthers that showed up at Jacksonville week 1? Which one? I don't know. And the same is I can say the same thing for the Patriots, man. Is it going to be the Patriots that showed up against the Dolphins in that 33-2017 win, or are they going to do a number and let like they did against the Raiders and they lost the 2013 loss against Las Vegas? So I don't know. So hey, you wake up in your bed, I'm picking you, man. I got the Patriots. I got the Pats on that one.
Okay. I'm gonna go 28. I'm gonna go 28. 28-24. Carolina wins that one.
I'm gonna go 17-10 Patriots.
Cool.
Yeah, 17-10. 17-10. Good score. All right, so let's go to Buffalo. And so we've been talking about how Buffalo has the number of Baltimore, right? That high scoring Baltimore game, and then how they've been playing against Kansas City and other teams. We're looking for Buffalo to get in that AFC either division game or the AFC the first round of playoffs, right? I don't see them losing to the New Orleans Saints in Buffalo on Sunday. As a matter of fact, I see them putting a 40 burger on New Orleans in Buffalo this weekend. I got the Bills. I got 40-17.
Okay.
Yeah. Josh Allen and those guys, they're going to do a number. What say you, Mr. Lockhart?
I'm thinking like 35-9 or something like that. Something crazy like they, New Orleans might get a few kicks in. They might get 6 points.
Yeah.
So maybe like a 28-6.
Yeah. Okay. 28-6. The Bills. All right, so let's move on to our last 1:00 game in Detroit. Two incredible notes, right? We both picked, you and I both picked last week. We both picked the Packers to have a double-digit win over the Browns last week.
Yep.
Lo and behold, Joe Flacco said, "No, fellas, I'm still
shut that down.
I'm still the veteran. I'm still that guy. I'm still that future Hall of Fame ballot quarterback in the room, right?" Incredible win over the Packers. So, do you think they're going to do the same thing this week against Detroit?
Not against Detroit at home.
And Detroit is still coming off that high. They had an awesome game against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore for the 38-30 win in Baltimore.
Wow.
I don't know, guy.
I already know. I'm going Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm going Detroit.
All right.
At Detroit.
So
you going Cleveland?
Quick sidebar. No, I'm gonna go Detroit. I'm gonna go
32-28.
You going 32-28? I'm gonna go 28-24. Detroit.
That's probably even better. That's a good call.
Yeah. So quick Brown sidebar. What do you think they're gonna trade Shedeur?
If they do, send them to the Raiders.
You think so? Be there with Geno Smith? Okay.
I mean, he needs to be under somebody, but he also needs to be somewhere where he can get some run. Yeah.
That's not a bad look. Y'all heard this on the Office Booth, only on the Office Booth. Let's go to our first 4:00 game, man. In San Fran, the Jaguars are visiting the 49ers. I'm still kind of hurting from that game last week. 1 point, Lock. 1 point, dude.
Yeah, 1 point.
1 point. That's all it takes. 1 point.
Yeah. The game is about inches. I got 1 point over here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna take the Jaguars.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously.
Okay, what's the score? Because I got San Francisco winning by a touchdown.
I got the Jaguars winning by a field goal. I'm going 2017. 2017 Jags.
I got Jacksonville putting up 14 points.
Yeah.
And I've got San Francisco putting up 21 points.
All right. Golly, let's look at our second 4:00 game. The Rams and the Colts, two potential, Matthew Stafford again. Ain't nobody turn your nose up, bro. Matthew Stafford is gonna put some points on the board, and he's still gonna do it regardless of what happens, what game outcome. Against the 33-26 loss to the Eagles, man, he still had a great game. It just came down to who flinched first against the Eagles, right? He still had almost 200 yards passing with 2 TDs, even though he had 1 interception. So Matthew Stafford is coming to town. I just don't see them taking 2 heartbreak losses back to back.
So what are your thoughts?
Well, my tablet just went dead. Let me let me pull back. Let me pull up the.
Well, I went old school. I went pen and paper, so I got the.
Yeah.
I got the teams.
Thank you, tablet. Okay, here we go. All right, it's back. Good gracious, that was crazy. The Colts. How do you see them faring against it? Because I have the Rams. I got the Rams. I'm gonna go 28-17 Rams.
28-17 Rams. Twenty-one 17 Rams.
Okay, so you got Matthew Stafford too. Okay, let's go to our first of 2 4:25 games. The Bears versus the Raiders in Las Vegas. I didn't say that. The Raiders.
There you go.
Shout out to Chris Berman. Shout out to you, Boomer. The Bears, of course, are still flying high off the win over the Cowboys. And the Raiders are definitely, they're smelling themselves after, they lost to the Chargers last week, but the week before, they had a really good game against the Chiefs and beat the Chiefs. So, what say you, Mr. Lockhart? What do you think about this match?
I mean, Chicago balled out, man. They really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they balled out. So, well, as you know.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna get on a plane and go to Las Vegas. They need to be mature. They need to get in at the curfew time and be ready to play ball.
So you saying there's some extracurricular activities that could involve the balance of this game? Is that what you're telling me?
They could, in fact,
possibly in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You think so? In Las Vegas?
I mean, it just is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Space and opportunity.
And time. I'm pretty sure they arrived in Las Vegas. What's today? Thursday. I'm pretty sure they arrived today.
If not, they should be on the way.
Yeah.
No, because they got to practice. So yeah, they there today.
Yeah.
They probably got there this morning.
Yeah.
Well, no, the game's Sunday, so yeah, they might get there tonight. Practice Friday, Saturday, Sunday practice. Yeah.
Well, dude,
you going with the Raiders?
I got a grudge now against Caleb Willis. Not a bad grudge, but I want to see them lose now since they beat the boys. So I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm going to take Geno Smith and those guys. I got the Raiders. I got a 21-17 victory for the Raiders. The Raiders.
We're gonna see, and that's a lot of points. So you think it's gonna be a high scoring game?
No. I said 21-17.
That's pretty high for both of them.
Come on, man. You know Geno Smith can put up 20.
I guess he could.
21.
I guess he could. How about 21-24 Vegas by a touchdown, by a field goal?
Oh, Locke is joining me. He's picking the Raiders with me for the first time in Office Pool history. This is the first Alex and TD combo pick for the Raiders.
All right.
So I can say the Raiders gonna win.
Yeah, they better win. So I just picked them.
They better, right? So let's go to our next 425 game in Kansas City. We got the Ravens and the Chiefs. What you got, my guy?
Baltimore Ravens and the Chiefs.
The Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going to Ravens all day long.
Yeah. So you see the Mahomes train. Bro, they are slowly screeching to a halt.
Yeah, that train has come to a stop, player.
You think
that
so?
train has came to. Oh man,
Well, dude,
I kind of hope so.
I'm gonna go with you with Baltimore. The only reason why is because they lost a heartbreaking game in Baltimore to the Lions last week.
And that's the thing. It ain't like they're not balling. They are really, really balling. So if they don't hurt
they scored 30 plus points.
Right. If they don't hurt themselves, they in there.
Yeah. We both got Baltimore. I'm going to take the Ravens over the Chiefs, man. I'm going to go 28-21. A full 7, bro. A full touchdown.
I was going to go 2 full touchdowns.
Okay, give me a score.
I'm thinking more like a 28, like 17.
Okay. A touchdown and a field goal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to our prime time pick of the week. We got the boys and the Packers in Big D. I'm pretty sure Alex and I are going to split on that one. You know I got it. I'm kind of
good luck,
DC
buddy.
4L, buddy, all day.
As you should, but hey, Green Bay gonna mop y'all up.
It's sad, right? So okay, you say all right. You say they're gonna mop us up. Give me your score.
I'm gonna say 40 for Green Bay,
and
about 17 for Dallas.
So we're not gonna score more than 6. Give me that score one more time.
Cause y'all know Dak
No, give me that score one more time. Let me
40-17.
40-17. Who said Dak Prescott's not playing? They just pulled him for the last game.
Okay, we'll see.
They pulled him in the God, Toby. You see the disrespect?
Hopefully he plays. I want him to play. I want him to play.
Real. In Big D.
I want them to play, but I need them to. The receivers got to catch. Quarterback got to throw. I don't know, man. I got Green Bay going in there putting down something serious.
Well, look, I don't see that happening, man. I'm gonna be the anti-picker right here. I'm gonna pick the boys at home, man. Of course, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 28-17 boys.
Yeah, that 17 is right, but
I'm gonna go 28-17 the boys on that.
Oh, this gonna be a good one to watch. You'll be back. You gonna watch that at home, or you gonna hang back and?
Bro, I'm gonna hang back. We're gonna watch. So we'll probably watch that one together, dude.
Are you gonna hang back?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back. We're gonna watch that one together.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, boy, we definitely gotta watch that one. Sunday night, bro. Cowboys, Packers. You know, being the thing. We might have to do a special live show pregame.
I'm gonna be on them lemon pepper wings and French fries. So Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, I think we need to do like a segment where we're just actually watching the game and our fans can see us react to the game, not really talking and commentating. Just like a game day reaction. No microphones. Well, not these mics, but the lapel mics, so they can hear us talking to each other. What you think?
Man, I'm all for it. I'm all for whatever the fans want, man. Give the people what they want. All right, I got my scores written down.
All right, man.
I'm trying to catch me a dub. Shout out to my guy right here, Melvin Pender. I was in Vegas with the actual gold Olympian Melvin Pender.
Wow.
And
that's from back
Olympic
in the day,
gold winner.
right?
Yeah, 1964, 1968 Olympian.
Wow.
Came right out of the Vietnam War just to win for the Olympics. So
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I got to spend time with him. He autographed the book for me or whatever, the Lockhart. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, autographed the book. So shout out to Melvin Pender, and he's a real winner, kind of like myself. You ready to go 4-0?
Lock. I swear.
Set you up.
If you win
Set
this
you up.
game, if you win this week, bro, I promise you, dude, you won't be able to wear that same Carolina Panthers hat you got on right now.
Yeah.
You won't be able to do it. It'd
I
be
mean,
too
we got
big.
1, 2,
I got to get
3,
you a
4,
snapback.
5. We got 5 splits. So out of those 5 splits, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll definitely go
1,
see.
2, 3, 4, 5 splits. Washington versus Atlanta, split. Carolina, New England, split. Eagles, Tampa Bay, split. Jacksonville, San Fran, split. And Green Bay, Dallas, split. So if all of them, that Jacksonville, San Fran is the one I think I'm definitely going to get you on.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Green Bay.
And Green Bay, I think I got you on that one too.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, man,
That's all I need.
as always, my guy, man. Did
sir.
they give you refreshments in the back of the Maybach?
Oh yeah, there's a refrigerator in this joint. Actual refrigerator.
Only
in the
Alex
back.
Lockhart. Look,
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna see you on Sunday for episode 12 of The Office Pool live at Dave and Buster's, man. Be safe wherever you're going, my guy. And as always, stay blessed.
You got it,
Do what
baby.
you do, my guy. I'm TD.
And it's your boy Lockhart. Like and subscribe.
See, like and subscribe, my guy. 20, take us out of here.